All right, welcome everybody. Good morning. So we're going to start the class. As you see in here, this is your My Time system, okay? And then I'm going to basically change this in the first place to the student view. Okay, let me check first. And we go to the My Time. And going to find, I switch to the student view. All right, you will look at, and this is the first view landed page for you, and then you will see that 2024-09. We have my name there. So when you scroll down, there's only a few of a folder in My Time. I got students who are still having an issue in the visa, so they are not able to join us today. But for those who are not unable to join today, you may might be together with me because of these sessions will be recording. Okay, then when you are open your My Time, okay, you look at your dashboard, you try to find this module, CAO, okay? And then we have a few of like, a couple of sections. There's a general. In the general, you'll find that there's like an announcement. I put that the latest news for your lecturer. That is a captions. So in that captions, basically is any of your lecturers, me and my co-lecturers or co-assistants will do the announcements. Okay, and then you will see there's a tab, lectures like week 1 and week 12. So we have actually 14 weeks for this whole semester. And it's actually the same with the other modules, same. Any other modules that you are taking right now for this semester is same. We have a week 1 until week 14. And basically that week 1 is today. We start today, this week. This week is a week 1. That's how you calculate. And during your calendar, you will find that they have 14 weeks. So week 7, where that we're going to have a midterm test, week 7. And then you have what we call in Taylor, we call that an independence week, which is short break for only 1 week. All right? Okay, I believe that you know about this one, yeah? And then we have also tutorial questions in here. We do to have exercise during your section. I mentioned that we have other sections, lecture and practical class. So you're lucky this semester, we are not running a practical class or practical test. Woo! You're lucky. We are not running practical tests. Okay, and you're also lucky because of this semester, we started to come up with a new MI, module information for, we call like updated our currents of courses in university based on the audits from MQA, Malaysia, qualification and accreditation. So we pace up a bit, and then I moved some of contents such as like previous, and then those who are taking this course, maybe you drop previous semesters, you will find a difference. So we're not going to have a practical test, but we do have midterm tests, okay? So you will find that exercise in the tutorial, and then normally that tutorial exercise, it will be online during the class based on your section, and then after that it will be on paper. And I'm going to give you that video too for access you, and some of our supporting documents, you will find that, okay? So where that the informations, where that the files, the link you can find for your exercise in the tutorial tab, tutorial questions. And next, you have a group assignment. It's very most important. I think that, we are facing hustle times. Previous semester, I consider like previous years, when we have a large number of student hustle time for marking, we also some of the students facing a difficulty too when they want to form a group, okay, a group of members. So we understand that. So we're trying to assist the student, also our instructor or our co-lecturers on helping them, okay, together to make it that the management and the arrangement is smooth, okay. So you can find that the group assignment question, and you see there's nothing there. So I try my best, okay, I'm the one who are taking responsibility for this semester in this subject, and I try my best to leverage the difficulty, because per my understanding, first year semesters and first semesters and first year students, basically they are the course that we design should be low level. When you go to the next semester, the level of difficulty will be increased and so on. And I understand you're also taking other module. So I'm also a student last time, you know, computer science students. So I understand the difficulty where that there are many of a course or module or subject, whatever that term they use. For me, I'm using module or course. So whatever that course that you are taking, they have a certain of courses, maybe it's not fit with you. For example, object-oriented, structured discrete, database. So that kind of challenge that those are students who are not really like programming, you know, but that course that you need to facing when you are in this program. Okay, so kind of a courses such as a theory part like this, my course, you can score. So distinction. And just to share with you, previous semesters, half of a class of our students, half of a class who are taking this course fail. This is easy course, but fail. Why? Okay, so we will share that one during our session in very long. We have 12 weeks. Okay, so today I have another 20 minutes. I can go through briefly. Okay, so when you go to this one, you can click to this icon or this link. Anyhow, when you click to this icon, I already prepared for you. Easy for you to refer. Have a midterm test. When you click to the midterm test, there's the instruction. I always remind you every week, and my co-lecturer also will keep remind you every week, okay, about the assessment. So if you look at to this one, okay, we're going to have a midterm test. When it will be? It will be on 7 November, week 7. 7 November. So if you check your calendar, you calculate today is a week 1. Next week, week 2. Week 3, week 4, and next, and others. So you will find that basically we have a midterm test in the week 7. And you also can check in MI. MI stands for Module Information. Okay, where will be? But don't worry, we're always going to remind you on this, okay? And when we're going to have during the lecture class, I mean here, in this lecture class, and then the same time also. It means your midterm test will be running during your lecture class, 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour class. And how it going on? I'm going to give you a paper? No. So you're going to log into your My Time, make sure your My Time is smooth. So far we have no issue. Student going to access the My Time account. And then what you need to do, you're going to sit your midterm test for the 1 hour online. Okay, I'm going to provide you the link, and after that you need to just click to the link and then take a quiz for that. Okay, format, we have a MCQ. You're also lucky this semester we do MCQ. MCQ, and we have a 2-part. As you can see here, we have a MCQ part A, and that is 20 marks. And we also part B, AC, or we call structured question. It means short question, 2 marks. For example, the taxonomy, describe what is this and what is that, you know. List out, blah, 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 kind of that question. So me and my team, especially Dr. Husna, if you find your timetable, you find Dr. Husna. She is one of our senior lecturers in here, quite experienced. So me and Dr. Husna is still trying hard, trying to come up with the best for you, all right, to ensure that we're going to decrease the number of students fail for this semester. I don't want to scare you, but this is the matter of fact what we are facing through last semester. So headache, I'm telling you. Okay, we found certain of a factor why. Okay, might be the preparations of our students, and then the assessments. So we're trying to help you up. So you are lucky. You are having me. Okay, for this course, we try our best. Okay. So that is for the midterm. And let's we go. You can get this from that link. And I back. So you go to the group assignment. So this is the most important. And if you look at that, that is the instructions for group assignment. We leave it this first. Okay. Let's we go for your MI. When you want to get that your MI, you back to go to the main page and then look at to this one. I want to go to the lecture slide. I click your lecture slide tabs here. Okay, you will find slide for today also. We have to put our topic week 1 introductions. You scroll down every week. I putting that the captions, the label as a week 1, week 2, so easy for you. We have a student who's asking, this week, what is the topic? What is topic will be covered for the assessment and so on? So no one's going to ask me because everything is there. Topic 4 is what? Topic 5 is what? So easy for you to access. And then you scroll down, the last of that link, the folder, you'll find the module information, MI, of CEO September 2024, you click. So when you click, this is the roughly what actually this course about. Okay, this is basically we did the audit with the MQA, and then this is the new one. Okay, let's I show you the most important, basically this part. Okay, if you get to see this part. Yeah, you can read first. Group assignments in course mark is at 30%. Make it bigger. Zoom. 30%, quite huge. And then the midterm test, 30%, quite huge. So I only request for you, all right, your group assignment and midterm test. So your job for this course, less. We not do a practical test anymore. Okay. All right. So you have a final assessment, 40. 60% of the course in course mark. If you fail, what happened? 60% of in course mark, you need to resit. Although you pass your final exam. That is the rules. Okay, we have a hurdles, we call hurdles system here. Even though your final exam, you pass, but your in-course is failed, for example, over 60, which is 30, right? 30, at least minimum 30. You need to get 30. But you get 29, borderline. You still need to resubmit, resit for your in-course. Maybe your midterm or maybe your group assignment. See which one is the allocation mark is the low. What happens if, let's say, you pass your in-course? That group assignment, your midterm test should be very nice, but you fail in your final exam. You need to resit your final exam. So to complete, you need to make sure that all these 3 assessments, you pass. That's the thing. And it's the same to other module too. It's the same. Okay. So although if you look at to this MI, so this is basically we are designed. You can see that we mentioned what is a MLO, and then this is the topic for each of us each of the weeks. You look at that. This is the today. I'm going to go for halfway for this one, and then next week, okay, numerical representative, computational, and then we have instruction set. Week 3, week 4 arithmetics, which is it's prolonged. It's related to the week 2 and week 3 topics, and then we go for assembly language, week 5 and week 6. And if you review back that midterm task question just now, we only cover this topic, assembly language, part 1, part 2, and the week 3, which is instruction set. I will let you know further up, and your my co-lecturer also going to help you during tutorial. All right. And then if you look at this one, after that, week 7, okay, week 7, which is your semester break, short break, your short break. Yeah, week 8, actually, sorry, week 8, you're going to have a midterm test. So that is the thing. 7 November, your midterm test in this lecture. Okay, and until that week 12 is the last of our topic. I believe that topic 10, 11, 12 is very easy for the final exam for you. When just request you to draw the maps, request you to have, like, for example, to simplify the arithmetics formulas, okay? And then after that, there is a few of theoretical questions. If you can see the week 11 and 12, taking this as advantage to score your final exam, okay? So that will be the topic we'll cover overall for this semesters. Any questions so far? So we come back to this one, latest news from your lecture, and we go to the group assignment. What is the most important for today's class? I need to remind you. Okay, if you read this instruction, check the file of your assignment question. See the instruction, please read carefully. I said read carefully. Where is the file? It's in the link in the group folder just now. Okay, all right. And after that, you need to find the group members. Okay, you need to find the group members, and you need to key in that group based on your section. Based on your section. And look at to this one. Okay, there a student actually sent me the chat. You also can chat with me, such as, for example, here, you can see that. I can find many of the students try to asking about this course in previous. So when you click to the, when you click to the group assignment, which is scroll down, find the group assignment, okay, I also provide the link. So that student is asking me, Doctor, where is the link? You said you provide the link. I think three or 2 days ago, okay, he has the initiative to ask me, maybe he want to key in the group members. So you can click to this one, or this icon, and then I reply him 2 times, you know. I said that the link is there, the link is there. Please read carefully the instruction. No, doctor, the link is not there. So I feel like, what? I check, where is the link? And then you click on links, so click, you will find that, okay? Click on it, so you will find that. If you see that, they got names, you know, of lecturers who are handling this course and helping me up also. So it's my name in the first tab, Dr. Sari, and then we have a Dr. Husna, okay? There's a second, we have a Dr. Azi, and the third, and the fourth, we have a Miss Amna, and last, which is Prof Megat. Okay, Professor Megat Faris. So we have these all lecturers, and each of you will be split to the particular section. We call sections or division, all right? So who are having a class with me for the tutorial, or I don't know, in your timetable they put tutorial or practical, doesn't matter, but it has my name there, or other core lecturer name. For example, who are actually belong to having a tutorial or practical, can we check now? Anybody have a class on Monday 1 to 3? 1 o'clock to 3. Anybody? Can we check? You can raise your hand. Thank you, buddy. Anybody? 1 to 3 Monday. 1 o'clock next week on Monday, 1 o'clock to 3. Any of you from here? You, okay, buddy, thank you. You, okay. Do I have a student who are in Tuesday? It's okay. I was checking all. Tuesday 4 to 6. Tuesday 4 to 6. Anybody from here? 4 to 6, Tuesday. How about you? When will be your class tutorial? Thursday. Oh, welcome, buddy. I off record. we have a first group, which is my groups. Your group is alpha. If you look at that, we have alpha, Bravo, Delta, Charlie, Delta, Echo. You know, so we need to name this group because of it's difficult to identify you one by one, you know, when you submit the group. Some more you submit repetitively. So when we want to check, is this group belong to whom? Is it Dr. Husna or Dr. Sari? So we have a problem on this one. So this semester, I do this system. Because of this is my module. Okay, what we can do, we try to systematic a little bit. Okay, which is, okay, my group is alpha. Whoever having a tutorial class, your group name in the first you need to label as alpha. So you belong to the class of alpha. Okay, and then you need to name and then key in your group name alpha 1, alpha 2, and so on. I will let you know later. And then let's say, for example, who is ever having a class with Dr. Azi? Dr. Azi is a delta. So you just key in who's the group leader, key in your group name here and your email. So easy for us to access you. Whoever is a Dr. Husna, I think Charlie. And then you read this instruction first. Okay, Charlie. So Dr. Husna, I guess that have a 6 or 7 tutorial class. So there were Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 4, Charlie 5, and so on. Okay, later that she also will let you know. Whoever that from Miss Amna, I guess Miss Amna, who is it? Miss Amna, Bravo. The class is a section CO1 and CAO3. It's in here. And then Echo, Prof. Magat. Professor Magat is only one tutorial class, CAO 10. So whoever is a tutorial 10, you belong to Echo. So you just key in, all right, the name. Let's say there's a one group of students already fill up the number 1, number 2, number 3. And then you can go for number 4 and so on. Just continuing, key in. If let's say until that you see we have here 7 only, then continue, 8, 9, 10, fill up. First come, first serve. Okay, no worry about this. Any questions so far? I guess that no question. This is the first class, should be fine for you. Later you're going to have a question about this. Okay, so please find that link in here. And when you need to submit this link and fill up this link, when it will be? When it will be? Yes, thank you. Week 4. Week 4. If you look at this one, I need to make sure all this one will be finalized in the week 4. Okay? If you look at this one, I mentioned in here too, and also I mentioned in your assignment question too, week 4, Friday. Is it enough, fair enough for you to find your group members within these 4 weeks? Fair. Fair what? All right, it's fair. Because you know what? In the week 5, they definitely have a student who are asking me, Doctor, I don't have a group members. It's difficult to find the groups. So we need to sort out that case. All right, at least we have a buffer time. We have a buffer time to sort out your friends who don't have a class, or maybe your friends which is late registered. So we need to have that buffer time to solve that problem. When you need to submit your group assignment? Week 10. Okay, and you can take a look all these things, okay, in this folder. I don't have a further up, I don't want to further up this one because of, you can read yourself on this case. In just case, did you have any question before I'm going to start my lecture class? Is there any question? Yes, thank you. Okay, let's say for example, can you see here? You can see, right? Because this is a bit brighter. So these 4 beautiful girls is alpha 1. Alpha 1, but section is section 1. Under me, Dr. Sari also. And she also is under me also, Dr. Sari. But they are not in the same class. Maybe your class is on? Tuesday. Your class on? Not sure, but we just give it Friday. Tuesday, Friday, but under Dr. Sari, Alpha. So she cannot join this class to be alpha team. It's not like Outlast movie, you know, the real show in the Netflix. No, you can join this when you been kicked and dumped. No, okay. I'm create the rules. You can't to join this, even your alpha. Okay. If your class is Tuesday, you just can join all the Tuesday friends. If your class is a Friday, you only can join Friday. Is it clear, boys? Thank you. Can you hear that? It's actually regarding to the slides, lecture slide. Oh my God, they got for today, we have a 69 slides for today's topic. I want to tell you something, okay? For my class, all right, it's very important just to take the gist of that topic. I will highlight what it is, okay? And I'm going to inform my co-lecturer what is the gist for you to make sure that you excel this module, okay? So, although it has 69, 50, 15, 10 slides, whatever that your lecturer giving to you during, lecturer giving to you during the lecture, just take the gist. I will highlight that, even like today. Okay, let me see, and we're going to rumble together. Okay, we start. You want to take a five minutes break? No need? Just go. Just go, huh? You don't giving me a chance to rest. Okay, let's start. Okay, for today's class, the first topic, easy peasy, chill. Just relax, all right? Oh, so relaxed are you? Wow, sitting like this, you know. Oh, nice. Ni hao. Chinese from China? Ni hao. Ni hao ma. Okay. Wow. Let's see. I was in China, salmon and Guangzhou, you know. So we go to the today topic. We start the class immediately. And then 10 minutes, please remind me, attendance. Okay, remind me. Doctor, you are mumbling too much, doctor. Attendance. Even though it's happened like yesterday, I have a lecture, I forgot my attendance. And all students send me 169. WhatsApp me attendance. And it's not jokes. I can show to you if you not believe to me. Okay, let's go. Let's stop. Quite long. So we go for the first introduction as CEO, and it's actually normal practice in university. You know, first week is an introduction to the module. I really like the first week when I was a student. Oh, this is easy peasy for me. That's an example. Okay, if you look at this topic, it has 69 slides. That is the guy asking me just now. Is it good? Okay, it's a 69 slide. But only 5 things you need to make sure that you understand. Cognitively, it's only 5 things. And did you remember, I would like to share to you, my expert is in the AI, okay? So we understand that our human brains only can sustain 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, they will not be active as like what we are looking for. What happened that you're going to be lazy and you'll be tiring. So we just only need to focus 45 minutes. Okay, this is based on the research. So I just need you 30 minutes, then you can go. All right? So this is the topic, only 5 things in here. First of all, it's about the functions of the computer's architecture. But before you go this one, what's the difference between architecture and organization? What's the difference? Architecture and organization. I see each of you having a smartphones. Some of you wearing a smartwatch. I'm using hairbands only. Some of you using Mac. Some of you using the tabs. I try to reach you, you know. Cannot reach you, you know. So this is all computers, machine. How about remote control, is that computer machine? Anybody can answer me? What is a computer machine? Your phones, doesn't matter using iPhone or Android, is that computers? This remote, is this computers? Okay, first, is this computers, this remote? My question. Number 2, anybody wearing a smartwatch, is that computers? Okay, we have a projector, absent here, 2 projector, 4 projector, is this computers? There is a camera, intelligence camera, wherever that I go, it's going to follow me. I really like to play with it. It's going to follow me. So, is that computers? That is a question that you need to dig the answers. Okay, there are 2 different things. First, okay, this is what the gist for today. First gist. There are different between the architecture and organization. So what happened, like, okay, as a computer, they need to have 3 main components. As long it has these 3 main components, it is a computer machine. First, input. So input, which is a prompt by user, you, me, okay, inputs. Anything. We can have many input devices, such as your keyboard, inputs, your mouse, your touch screen is an input. You prompt any of an entity, any of the instruction, any of the operations towards to the machine or device, it is input. That's the first component. Number 2 components, okay, of that architecture, it must have a process, which is how step by step it's going to do, how to do that, what it is, how to do. To answer the questions, what it is and how to do. Same goes like a human. We need to understand first what it is. Oh, this is an apple. How to do? We plant this and blah, blah, blah. Okay, process. That's the second component. The third component will be output. Output is anything can prompt as at the end of the process or to the user. For example, projector, the screen here is output. Maybe you have also the display, monitoring display. If you are might be fly, okay, in the aircraft there's a display, small display in your seat. So it is an output. Although that, let's say, last time I have an MP4 player, very small. I bought from Jinan, China. Okay, very small. This is a 2011. China already come up with that MP4. Malaysia not yet, that time. You know, a good thing about that, very small, but I have a display like this size, display. So that display, I can see like a movie and so on, okay? Although it's very small storage, but actually I can watch movie, small device. 2011, I don't know how old are you, 2011, 2010, 2011, okay? I'm very proud to have that. Oh, very nice, I can bring anywhere. So that display is an output. Your monitor screen now is an output. So we have 3 main components in computer architecture. We have an input, process, output. Input, process, output. Okay? So that 3. What is the input? What is the process? What is the output? That's the first gist. Okay? But when we have a component, we need to have the metaphor to control all this input and do the process and then display the output. We need to have a component, one component. To complete the architecture, the component is control units. So the control unit will be the management departments. Okay? Management department. Same goes like our class now. I'm your lecturer, you are students, we have a module. Okay? But our objective is the same. So what happened? We need to have somebody to arrange this class, management. So the management, in this case, computer architecture, is a control unit. So we have an input, process, output, and we have a control unit to control and manage these 3 items or components. Complete. You have created the question, you're going to be 4 marks. It's enough. Or maybe 5 marks. I think it's 4 marks is good because I have an input, output, process, control unit. Okay, clear? That is computer architecture. Next is organization. So some of students are asking me in Harvard and Cambridge and Princeton University, they said that the computer architecture is a set instructions. I believe it's a set instruction, but intercorrelated. Okay, it's intercorrelated. When we say a set of instruction, computer is a set of instruction. He said to me, I do agree. It's a set of instruction. For what? For input, for process, and for output. So that's it. Okay, set of instruction. We will go forward and beyond on that in the chapter, week 4 later. So when we talk about organization, of course, management, control unit, there will have many departments like you in this university. You have a students management, you have exam units, we academic, we have faculties, okay? So we have many departments. So we say organization is organization, to organize the management, to manage that computer architecture. Simple. That is an organization. It will be a multiple entity to manage the architecture. Okay? Like if you're using HP model or architecture, you have a HP people, customer service people. Okay, if you have a problem with HP, you just bought your laptop, you need to contact HP people, not Dell people. My university giving to me Dell. Some students, they use HP. Some students, they use Lenovo. Some students using, what kind of model? Cannot brain anymore now. What? Help me. Mac. Thank you, help me. Nothing else. Anybody can help me? What kind of, okay, this is a tab. Mac. Active, what, Sony is it? What is the model? Your laptop, you don't know what's your model? Let me snatch from him. This one is Lenovo, is it? Asus, you know, Asus. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, okay. All right, you're finished. Okay, Asus. So we have many model, so many organization. Yeah? So manage that particular components, the architecture. Khalas, done. Okay, first G's. Next, okay. 4 basic functions of a computer architecture and organization. What is a 4 basic function? If you Google, it has like 6. It's like as a 6. Just Google or go and ChatGPT. Blah, 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 blah. Don't waste your time. All right? 4 basic functions, only this. This one, input, output, process, which is process, data processing, CPU. Central processing unit is the one component, all right? We are doing a data processing, which is in the middle just now, I said to you. Input, process, output, data processing, CPU. Okay? Anyhow, only one thing they add up in this computer architecture for the 4 basic functions. If you look at to that one, what is it? If input, output in data movement, and then control unit itself is a control unit. CPU is representing by the data processing, CPU. And last, what is not there? It's very new for you. You find that before, compared to before, the one that I mentioned. Thank you. Thank you. Good memory. So, if a set of instruction, we talk about that computer architecture. So this is the second G's that you need to know. 4 basic. Okay? First of all, when we have a set instruction, okay, this number of student will send you left and my right student here need to share the printer. Imagine we have a printer here. So you need to print all your document, okay, from this terminal, this printer. And you also, you see how many of number of people were connecting to this server, this printer. Okay, for only one printer. And you need to queue. All right? So in computer, the process of data movement will be following first in, first out, FIFO. First in, first out. Another one which is dynamic, we have a last in, first out. Who come first, they will be served. Okay? If this student come and queue, I will serve this student. So this printer will print all document from this student. And then next, this student come. So they will be served this student. Imagine, let's say we have all this in the first row. Oh, no student. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 students were queuing to print. Okay? Their documents. Okay? We start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 documents. And maybe one of a student want to print 20 pages. Maybe the second student, okay, want to print 3 or 4 documents, even though 2 pages. So it will have a traffic here. Okay? So in computer architectures, data movement will be involved with a priorities. So who's the first come, they will be served in the first place. But we also have a last in, first out. Who actually the last? If this is first come, that will be the last, that guy, the last. But that guy can be at the first. We're going to serve this guy first. Why? Because this guy is senior citizen. No, it may be giving a priority. Okay, interruption. We can interrupt second, third, and so on. Interrupt, and then we execute that one. Yes? Yes. Good, he knows. Do a review for that stack. So we have this process. So this is a data movement. So data processing is a CPU. So basically, if let's say I want to do the executions of computational A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. So computer understand that we have 3 variables, A, B, and C. And then how many of operation? Only one, plus. A plus B plus C. So who's going to be the first to be executed? A plus B or A plus C? Yeah, it can be anything because you learn in maths the fundamental of logic and arithmetics and logic, which is you can have anybody. You can select A plus B first or A plus C first. So it's no problem. What happens if, let's say, I'm going to have A plus B, and then after that, the total of A plus B need to divide by C, and then multiply with D. So you understand, you learn during your school. And then division and multiplication must be operate in the first place. And then you go for the additions and subtraction, correct? So each of these you need to put aside first. Okay, if let's say I want to have A plus B, I need to save first A plus B in one location. It means buffer location, memory. And then after that, I'm going to do another operation, then combine and put into another, what they call memory location. And computer need to sum up this location and save by putting another location for the results. So computer is very complex. So this is what we call that the data processing, process. Who are doing this? CPU. So the second is only this 4. Memory for the location or storage. Number 2, CPU, which is data processing. Number 3, input output for data movement. Even in final exam or your midterm, if you answering my questions such as what is a 4 basic function, you said me input output, I still give you a mark because it's a data movement. And after that, you have a control unit. That's enough. Done? We're moving forward. Attendance first. Nobody remind me. I remind myself. Okay, can you please scan using this postcode, WKE7X5. Okay, done? Wait, okay, I'm going to wait for you. Okay, done? Done? Done over there? Okay. And then what is actually the CPU, as mentioned to you, central processing unit? It's quite like, simple questions. For me, it's very easy. Anybody can answer, what is a CPU? So CPU, the most important, this is in the circle. In the first place, I'm just showing to you these 3 circles, They have 3 circles. And the 3 circles is basically, it's generatively overall of the structured computer. But for your Gs, you just need to know about this one. All right? The computers, CPU, data processing. We have a register, 1 unit. And we have a ALU, 1 unit. And then we have the control units. And then to commute all of these 3 units, we need to have a bus. Bus is like a transportation. So we have like a very detailed about each of these units. You can further up to this slide to know about this one. Okay? So this is also one of a fabric question in the midterm test and the final. But final, we're not cover chapter 1. No, we're not cover chapter 1. Okay, you can check MI. Okay, in the computers, your laptop, as long as it's a computer machines, okay? The modern computer machine like yours now is an embedded system. We call embedded system, because of long time ago, what we have like an IBM in 1952, started 1952, the researchers come up with the like ENIAC computers, processors. We also come up with like an IBM company, they come up with that quite consider the fundamental of a computer machines, So we have generation history. Appreciate that to have a generation 1, first, second, third, and current, which is your generation. Okay, without them, we don't have the computers. So how important that computer science in this world. So we have a computer which is the processor, okay? And then this is not the GIS, just sharing, okay? Sharing for this topic. It's not a GIS. So we have a core. So for example, if you look at to this computer, my computers, and I just go to this task manager, and you can find that the performance, click to the performance of your computer, that you see have a CPU, memory, the disk, this is not important, GPU. So this computer, we can see that here have a core 10. Core 10. So you can check your laptop how many core. What is a core? And then we also have here cache. I have a 3 level of a cache. Cache 1, cache 2, cache 3. Anybody can explain to me, or maybe can share with your friends here, what is a core and cache? Yeah, somebody can help us in here. Any of that, you know what is a core, what is a cache, maybe you can help me. Yeah.
Cache memory is basically like, it's kind of volatile memory that's constantly being called. So it's just like your computer stores a bunch of data or actions that are constantly being called in the memory. So that's basically like, if you constantly do a certain action, it's just like, it's easier to get access later. So that's what cache memory is. And what's the other one? And then, I don't know, core is like, it's just like, yeah. Ziad.
Okay, give a round applause to Ziad. You know why? He can replace me. Can you please help me? He can replace this, good. I can't access you here.
I was going to say the thing. It's like temporary data which is accessed quite often, so the CPU needs to optimize its performance.
Yes.
So
It's, what's her name? Peter. Okay, give round of applause. Peter and Ziad giving me a correct answers. Okay, you are my favorite student. Suddenly. Okay, giving you full mark. Okay. All right. No, the thing is, it's just a joke. All right. It's a correct for them. We have a memory. I said to you, right? In computer architecture, we have a memory. So the memory have many types. Just now, Ziad using one term, volatiles. Volatiles. And we have the term non-volatiles and volatile. We're going to talk about that one later. We have a topic about memory, that one. But what Ziad said, cache. C-A-C-H-E is a cache. Each of your computer machines have a cache, buffer location to store your operation. As in like just now, I mentioned to you A plus B, and then I have this total of A plus B. I want to multiply to C and D, for example. So where I want to put the A plus B in the first place when I want to operate or execute C and D. I need to have buffer place to go inside. I don't have a whiteboard, so if not, I can show to you. So we need to put in the buffer place. And after that, we execute. So how many threads? Okay, we can see every single 1 nanosecond your computer can execute. How many threads? How many tasks? How many instructions your computer can execute in 1 nanosecond? Anybody knows? In the same time, I want to launch my document 1, 2, 3. The same time, I want to open my projectors. In the same time, I want to print document. In the same time, I want to chat WhatsApp web. In the same time, I want to connect to TV monitors. In the same time, I want to launch my Netflix. Your computer will be hanged. I'm telling you. Die. Okay? So that's the thing. But computers still can do it. Okay? In very structured mode. So they will be in the buffer memory. We have going to talk about this one and learn the type of memory in the computer organization, which is cache. Okay? And then this cache is a volatiles. That is what Zaid said. That's why I say it's very excellent. He knows what's volatile, which is whenever that you turn off your laptop or your smartphone, whatever device is called as a computers, poof, they're no more there. Okay. Oh my God, I typed all everything. I want to submit my assignment, but doctor, my computer hang and then missing my assignment. Volatile. Can I have late submission? Please don't deduct my marks. That's the thing. Always my student doing that. Submission, why you not submit? You need to submit. I already informed you. My computer lagging, my computer cannot turn on, whatever, all the excuses. Because of I couldn't access my assignment. I saved that, but I cannot recover my document because it's volatile. That's what we mean by volatile. It's not there. When you turn off, not there. Same goes, you start the engine, okay? You want to drive your car, you start the engine, okay? Then after that, you stop your engine, kind of that volatile, nothing. So that memory will be removed from our processor. So we have that, there's a cache. What about the core? Just now, Peter, did you answer what is the core? Core. Okay, core is partition. In your computer, have a partitioning system. Okay, if your computer have many core, it means many partitioning. Okay, for example, if you have 5 instructions to be executed one time in 1 second, okay, you only have one single core. What happened? Slow. Queuing, just now. As I said, printer, we're going to this all guys, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 want to print 1 terminal, queuing. And going to time consuming because 1 core, 1 partition. But nowadays we have the dynamic computer architecture, the model. So what happens? We have a multi-core. So not only 1 printer, but 2nd printer, 3rd printer, and 4th printer. Core 1, core 2, core 3. My laptop I have 10 core. Wow, 10 core. Yes, I very proud on that. But when I want to open the game, sometimes Netflix lagging, you know, frustrated. And for simulator, my PhD is last time, 7 years back, I do the image processing, facial recognition system. Yeah, the one that Alipay in China, they use, you know, I'm the one, a developer. One of top 50 expert in AI. Did you believe? It's standing in front of you. I'm sorry, it's a shame now. I just make jokes. No, it's not me. Just a part of a team, not me. So what happened, like, you know, in 2011, we come up with that. My laptop is this standard specification, you know. All right, it's standard specification. The things, I cannot even start my simulator. It's lagging 4 hours. Imagine. So nowadays, we have a very good processor, but we need to come up with very good GPU, graphic processing units. GPU. For gamers, you better to have an excellent GPU. Graphics, okay? If you don't have a GPU, you can't. Imagine server. How we have a big server. I have a very, I guess, a huge server. The huge server I used to manage, which is Sang4, which is we have 400, I don't remember how many trillions, gigs, not trillions, something. I don't remember, I cannot remember that. Okay, so before I end up, because already another 1 minute to go, you just need to know about that. And then generation. Okay, the